you put the tool, you are going to see those coordinates. They are going to appear. Let me see the correction is developing. I want to know where it's going to end. You are going to see a 61.8. At 50%. So you just have to wait for the market to get into those levels and you take a trade expecting the upside. So that's for the bullish side, and for the bearish side it's just vice versa, the opposite version. So we have our 38.2. Sometimes the market will get to 38.2 and sometimes, but then I can say 70% of the times it gets to 61.8. So if you are not really skilled in trading, looking for the 38.2 and the 50% is not really a good idea if you are not really experienced or if you are not using other strategies as confluence, you know, because I can see just 30% of the time it's going to come to 50% and bounce off, but then I can see 70% of the time it's going to get to 61.8 or the 70%, because the 61.8 and the 70% are very close. So usually it's not really going to affect you if you take a trade on the 61.8 and it gets to the 70%. Usually it's not really going to put you in a lot of drawdown because I'm always usually close. So you can just take a trade on the 61.8 to avoid missing the trade, because it can, majority of the time it's going to bounce from the 61.8. So then if you are taking a trade on the 61.8, you should make sure that your stop loss will be below the 70%. So that in case you want to get to the 70%, let him know, stop you out and start moving into your direction.